is a news show.
Hello and welcome to the Monday Philip DeFranco Show. In advance, I apologize for the accidental product placement that'll be in this video. I have a chest cold and I need something for my throat, so calories. Let's of course jump into some of the news that matter to me today, starting with on-call teenagers. Now, on-call teenagers is a name given to teenagers that essentially use their phone almost all day. Even after they go to sleep, they leave their phone underneath their pillow so that if they get a text message or a phone call, they wake up. Now, being on your phone this much, of course, is dangerous, and not just because, like, when you're in a car, you're more likely to get into a crash. They say it's as likely to get in a crash while you're texting on your phone as when you're drunk, which is kind of a crazy comparison. But the problem is, because these kids are waking up at all hours of the night, they're not getting to their fourth stage REM sleep, meaning that their brains are not recovering. Meaning, this is probably why young kids are stupid. In the 80s, it was because everyone was hitting their head on metal playground equipment. Now, I think it's because of all the germaphobes and cell phones. Of course, this is a reference to the retardation and pussification of American children. Now, I can relate to some of the articles where kids are saying, you know, if I don't have my cell phone in my hand, I don't feel like me. I get that. But a tip to my fellow cell phone addicts, what I've decided to do is turn off my phone 23 hours a day. Not necessarily turning it off, but putting it on airplane mode, so I don't get phone calls and I don't get text messages. Then I reserve 1 hour a day to actually call those people back. And of course, there are downtimes it makes sense to turn on that mode, specifically the bathroom. For text messaging, it's nasty if you call someone while you're on the toilet. You can always tell because of the echo. That's disgusting. Unless we've been having sex for 2 years, never do that. And I say all this stuff as a former cell phone addict. Lamest epidemic ever. I mean, I'm such an old person, there is nothing after 11 p.m. that I could even care about. Katy Perry could be having a dick-sucking contest and I was chosen as a random special guest. I wouldn't give a shit. I'm tired. But speaking of Katy Perry, she's kind of in the news today because her mom is writing a tell-all book about how she and you can passive-aggressively affect your daughter. For example, when Katy Perry stepped away from the Jesus music and more towards the I have big tits and sometimes I kiss girl music, and she'd come out in low-cut tops, her mother would just give her those looks because, you know, that stopped her from dating a former heroin slash sex junkie. Which, no bashing on Russell Brand, that dude's awesome, but I wouldn't want him with my daughter. So that book's about as pointless as Lohan's mother's book. Then of course, in nerdy but still hot news, Amy Adams is gonna be Lois Lane in the new Superman reboot. She's got that cute sexy thing going on, so I approve. And then of course, big news, literally. A new survey shows a map of breast sizes in the entire world, separated by countries, and the breast size in the United States that is average is D, which of course is the same average as a high schooler's grades in Florida. Hey, that's mean. It's true. I transferred to a Florida school. I was 2 years ahead. They thought I was a genius, which is something I've stuck with for the rest of my life. Be awesome in comparison to mediocrity. That's my slogan. So the United States, of course, you could argue that breast size, that it was affected by fat people. True. But let's not bash on big ladies with big boobs, because if they didn't have big boobs, they would just be fat dudes. It's about the same thing. But Russia takes the lead, because Russian women average double D and up. This, of course, makes me more mucho excited about a possible upcoming trip to Moscow. There, of course, is a map for penis size, but you can probably guess what that map looks like. Stereotypes are based on some truth, people. Let's talk about our final story today, and that is Libya. Lots of stuff happening in Libya. A woman by the name of Iman Obaidi broke through and was trying to talk to foreign reporters in Libya, claiming that she had been stopped by Libyan militia, sexually assaulted, and then gang raped by 15 men. Now, what was crazy is that the hotel staff started attacking the woman, trying to get her out of the hotel, and it was later found out that the hotel staff was actually part of the Libyan government. The staff and many others there stopped the foreign press from filming her, even breaking CNN's cameras, pointing a gun at film crews, and essentially all shit went crazy. Just chaos. Now, the woman is reportedly a law graduate, but the government has started taking steps to defame her, saying that she's a prostitute, but not reiterating that a second time, most likely because it's not true, / doesn't matter. Rape is rape is rape. But what's kind of scary is there's conflicting stories right now. The Libyan government is saying that several men are being detained, the woman is free and with her family, and the men will be prosecuted. But this, of course, conflicts with other stories that say the family doesn't know where she is, and the woman might have actually disappeared. Of course, this is terrible news, but it is not new news. The persecution and rape of women isn't a new thing in the Middle East. Most women, of course, considered second-class citizens. This, of course, the second biggest story of rape that's come out of the Middle East in the past month. An American female reporter was covering Egypt, was at one of the rallies, and was apparently assaulted by several men of the rebels. And then, of course, moving to the effort in Libya, rebels have started to advance on one of Gaddafi's largest strongholds, just 60 miles away from Gaddafi's residence. They've, of course, been able to make this effort thanks to NATO forces taking out heavy artillery, giving rebels the advantage weapon-wise. And it'll be interesting to see where all that goes. Of course, it is a Monday video, so let's talk about the giveaway today. Today we'll be giving away 3 things: a Philly D monkey poster, a This Is America rant poster, and a I Make Great Sandwiches t-shirt. You don't have to be a lovely lady to win that one. And of course, to be eligible and possibly picked to win one of these prizes, be subscribed to this channel and leave a comment on this video about our question of the day, which is, do you think there's any truth to the map, or did God create us all equal? equally. But anyways, thank you guys for watching the Philip DeFranco Show. Something you can do after watching this video is watch day 12 of the DeFranco Nation Movie Club, a thing that we started doing about 12 days ago, where we watch a new movie every day. You can click on that link or any of the links to the stories we talked about in today's show in the description. But until next time, my name is Philip DeFranco, and you have been filled in, and I will see you next time. But when they're funny, they're funny. So should you watch this movie if you haven't already? Maybe. I'm not saying smoke marijuana. I'm just saying it might be a lot more enjoyable if you were on. That's terrible. I don't condone that.